Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and today we're going to be starting up a new series of Hearts of Iron 4, playing once again with the Millennium Dawn mod, which seems to be a pretty popular mod. I also enjoy playing it, so we're going to be playing with Millennium Dawn again. And for this series, we're going to be playing as Vietnam, because I've already kind of committed to that. Though I did get suggestions to play as Greece in Millennium Dawn. So what we'll probably do is put that one in the queue for the next series. But for this one, we're going to be doing Vietnam, and we're going to be going for the January 2000 bookmark. So we have as much time as we can get to kind of build up. So, not much further ado, let's just go ahead and start. Oh, and I did set up the custom game rules so that as many nations as possible are randomized, because I tend to find that creates some of the more interesting things happening. Right? And the only real way that we're going to make a ton of progress is by interesting things in the world happening that we can kind of insinuate ourselves into. So, that is what we're going to do. I have not fired up a game playing as Vietnam, so I have absolutely no idea what we've got on, what the options are here. So, we're going to be kind of flying by the seat of our pants as we go here. So, I think one of the first things we're going to want to do is gather up the entire army. We actually do have a navy. All right. Let's bring everybody to Hanoi, and we'll organize from there. What do we have as our navy? We have one fleet, one task force that has Tarantul class, Petya class corvettes. Very, very old, out-of-date corvettes. Alright, well, we got our work cut out for us then. Alright, so, research. Yeah, we are going to be way behind. So we're going to need to catch up on guns. We're going to need to get construction going. Production efficiency cap, research speed. We're going to want to work on those. Yeah, they're going to take forever, but so be it. We're going to need some aircraft. What do we have? Old aircraft. I think for the time being, multi-role fighters are going to be our bread and butter, because we aren't going to have the industrial capacity to have multiple lines of specialists. Or we go light jets. They can do air superiority, close air support, interception, strategic bombing, naval strike. They can do everything. Production cost 75. $75.5. They can be carrier based. They use more fuel. They don't really cost less. They cost a little bit less. They're less reliable. They have better ground attack. Yeah, I'm not even really sure why we would do light jets. Ah, that is why we would do light jets. Tech metals, no tech metals. And they are relatively close in performance. Like, what kind of resources do I actually have? There's a question. I have a little bit of tech metals. I have a little bit of steel. I have a little bit of oil. We have lots of light metals. So, I think light jets might be what we go for. At least at the early stages of our Air Force. Until we get our hands on more industry and more resources. Yeah. Yeah, I think we work on that. Let's do it. We need something for our civilian factories to be doing. Like, what do we have as far as... We have no military industry whatsoever. Okay. Well, that's not good. We have 5 civilian industry. Okay, so we're going to need to get... We're going to weave these together so we get some military industry. We get some civilian industry going. We're 14 billion in debt. We have 5 billion in treasury. Our daily balance is 0.15. Tax rate is 17%. Okay. Unrestrained corruption. We're going to have to deal with this. Alright. We need a national focus. I think this is just the generic tree, so we don't have... I did look for, like, a submod for Vietnam to see if there was one. I could not find one, unfortunately, so we're going to have to deal with just the generic minor tree. Gain a research slot, yes. Alright. Well, let's get moving. Yeah, I know we're missing equipment production. Like, I don't even think we have any dockyards. No, we don't even have any dockyards. Chechnya is capitulated. Alright, then. Okay, so here's our army. We have 22 infantry divisions. 6 armored divisions. We have some mechanized infantry. We have some marines. And some special forces. Okay. Multinational Alliance, Southwest, gonna say Somalia's been annexed. Okay. Alright. So there we are. So army group. No. Okay. We have one army group that's kind of our regular army, and then we have our special forces in a second army group. Alright, so we're going to need to assign some commanders. USS Coal Bombing, alright. Not anything we need to worry about. Special Forces. Oh, we already need to create new commanders. Okay, that's going to be a thing. Increase consumer confidence. Alright, recent conditions within the Vietnamese economy has shown the consumer is now... Now's the perfect time to spend and make money. Okay, so we've gone from fast growth to economic boom. Excellent. Is that going to change our daily balance? No. We are going to need to bring more money in. So... is there anything that's costing us a ton? Not really. Mandatory service. Volunteer service for women. Mandatory service for women. We're probably going to be doing mandatory service for women. Because we're going to need every scrap of manpower we can get our hands on. Alright, I'm going to have to bump the tax rate up a little bit. Yikes, I didn't hardly do anything. That's alright, well. Hopefully, once we get some... we're going to need some civilian industry first. Okay. We need new commanders. All right, promote you. Good. Let's give you offensive doctrine. And... oh. We need to wait for this to recover a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to start eating neighbors here soonish. And we're gonna have to start spreading people out here soonish. Just gotta get everybody spread out for the time being. I haven't even looked at what my templates are. Let's get this new commander. Get you promoted. Alright. So now we actually have commanders for all of our forces here, so that's good. Now, where are our problems? Mounted ATGMs. We're short on. Is that something I can buy? Oh, I can lease some military factories. I can lease some... How much does it cost? Lease the military factories. And then that will let me build. What was I short on? Mounted ATGM. Mounted ATGM, 1965. Let's build some of those. What's my stockpile of guns? Small arms, you have 5,000 in reserve. Cold War support weapons, we should probably work on those. We have to have 50 factories to get that research slot. Alright. Political reform gets me a bunch of political power. That could be useful. Hungary, Latvia, Moldova, and 50 others gains political outreach, opinion of Vietnam. Build roads, adds infrastructure, adds a building slots, adds a civilian industry. Light industry investments. We'll start that one. Oh, when is that going to be done? November 28th. All right. Civilian industry construction speed plus 25%. Yeah, let's spend the money to do that. Not worry about stealing, say, state secrets right now. Open infantry tab. Small arms. $240 units. Do I want to start stockpiling? Yeah, let's go ahead and buy some of those. what do my 64 combat with? It's kind of a waste. We need to get that down to 40, or as close to 40 as we can manage. Armored regiment. Oh, like, what are these? These are... Those are mechanized. These are armored brigades. Infantry divisions. Yeah, we're going to have to make some adjustments here. But we're going to need army experience to do so. So... Yep. That's going to cost me stuff. What if I just exercise these guys? Artillery. Can I actually make any changes? Like if I were to remove... No, it does cost to remove. Okay. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and stop that, because that's not really going to get me much experience. And it's just going to cost me equipment that I really can't afford to lose. Alright, well, we've taken care of our shortage of ATGMs. We're going to need some artillery, so let's switch this over to artillery. Make some of that. We only have a surplus of 3. Will you let me negotiate license? Light industry investments. Heavy industry investments. That'll get me my own military industry. Let's get that going. Ceasefire between Ethiopia and Eritrea. Alright. Can I license better artillery? Yes. And they will... Let me license Shenyang J11s. No, we're not going to go for air superiority. No, we want multi-role. Or light jets. They will let me license that. Alright, let's just send that. So we now have some licenses to produce some Chinese equipment. So that's going to be helpful. So let's update our artillery. And let's start building some light jets. What kind of air force do I actually have? I don't have anything. I have no planes. So yeah, we're gonna need something. Yeah, we're going to want to start getting rid of that corruption. Even though it does reduce my political power gain. Just the benefits we get from reducing it are just too good to ignore. Oh, I think we lost our lease. These some industrial complexes for civilian industry. That should hopefully let me get some stuff built here. Vladimir Putin has been elected president of Russia. All right. And we got a few more artillery pieces, but not many. And I'm gonna buy in some more guns. Yes, I know it's costing us, but that's fine. Okay, we have enough political power. If al-Assad dies, Let's reduce the corruption a little bit. Yeah, we can be kind of just managing things until an opportunity presents itself. How are we aligned here? We're non-aligned outlook, but we are the Communist Party. Okay. That's interesting. Because usually it's the emerging outlook that is the Communist Party, but that's fine. Generic infantry weapon. We might as well go ahead and assign that. Heavy industry investments. So we should now have our own military factory. Excellent. Strategic fuel reserve. There's some civilian industry. Alright, I guess we'll do ease of business reforms. Because, let's see. There's a civilian industry. Yep, we're going to go for that. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode. So this is our first episode. And so far, so good. I had more than that, but alright. So, we'll see how things go, and we'll just keep trying to improve and build up, and we'll see what opportunities, as I said, present themselves, and see where we go. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.